This is the live Chakra Attunement with WisdomWord. Is the 18th of June, 2025, and we're just opening up with a few deep releases, and breathing in, and then letting the sound come out as you drop the jaw. So. Just a nice big sound, wide open mouth, dropping the jaw, and feeling that resonance in the body. So one of the things that we do with these chakra attunements is we practice the sounds, the exercises, and the one-syllable mantras while we visualize the colors and the area in the body where the chakra lives, and while we focus with our breath. So we have those three things going on. But what happens is alchemically, it creates this resonance in your body that starts to really open up those areas and allow them to be more active for you, allow them to expand, and allow them to release information to you about your bodies, the mental, the emotional, and of course the physical. And at the same time, they're like these giant reflectors. Remember in the old days when people wanted tans and they would get these reflector things and they'd run out. This is before we all got worried about skin cancer. And we'd run out and they would hold them up under their faces or on their body to reflect more sun. So energetically, your chakras actually, when they're working at a perfect level and they're nice and open, and they're in balance, they reflect more energy into your body and they're able to release more information to you. So this is happening at the same time we're having these huge changes on the planet. We've had geophysical storms that are really magnetic and energetic. We've had these new frequencies coming in, and we're using our subtle energy centers, the chakras, to kind of help balance so that we can bring in this energy and work it through our systems in a way that is helpful. Now, think about this for a minute. This solstice that's coming up is at the 0 degrees Aries, a lot of the planets, and will be at that perfect 0 degrees Cancer. So it's a very activating solstice. And there's been a lot of information coming through about our equinox that we had in the fall and in the spring leading up to the summer solstice, this being such a phenomenally powerful time. And this solstice coming up in 2 days, I guess it is a really powerful time for change, for activation, for awareness. And of course, these last couple of solstices, equinoxes, one of the reasons I think Spirit kept pointing us to them was that they were also powerful choice times. And so we are choosing what energies we're going to align with. And if you take a moment and think about what you've been going through in your life, what you've been noticing, and what choices you've been making. Are you aligning with the higher energy? Are you opening to curiosity? And are you opening your awareness? And are you aligning with love, basically, rather than fear? And so the time of transformation, the alchemical time, is upon us. And working with the alchemy in your own body as it adjusts to these higher frequencies, to these geophysical storms, and you're saying, okay, well, maybe what are you talking about? Well, have you been having internet problems? The internet goes down, the phone goes out, little blips happen to all the technology, to the grid. It affects the energy grid. Those blips can get bigger for sure, and in some cases they have. We lose electricity here in Sonoma for short periods quite frequently. And it also can affect sleep patterns. How does your sleeping go? sleeping. And of course, opening up these fields, we're opening up awareness levels. So dreams, I mean, my dreams in the last 2 days and my weird sleep patterns have been really, really interesting, and maybe yours have as well. So keep that in mind, and keep in mind that your body is trying to keep up with these new frequencies that come in. So it's bringing up all kinds of purging, which means that you can feel achy, or you can have, things come up, or you can be in a cleansing process in your, intestinal region, but also in a lot of other regions in the body. So a lot of these aches are representing the fact that you have major cleanses going on and releases of old patterns. And the more you open, the more you're aligning with spirit, the more you're kind of in league with this major clearing and this spiritual evolution that's happening on the planet. And so in a sense, your body becomes a conduit for a lot of your karmic residue, karmic patterns, things of the past. And recently, when I've been working with people who are coming to me for individuals, I'm really noticing in their systems what they're clearing and what's shifting for them, and what possibilities they have to be opening to gifts, number one, to their inherent spiritual gifts, and number two, opening to releasing karmic patterns that come through the genetic heritage they have in their families, but also the karmic patterns they have in the karmic heritage. So it's super, amazing time to be in. I know we say that, and I hear people say stuff like it's a super stressful time to be in, and, somebody even said to me yesterday, their friend had just passed away, and they said, oh, this is a good time to leave the planet. And I thought, is it? Or is this a really good time to be part of the transition that's going on the planet? Because after all, that's why many of you came here. Many of us came here. So we're breathing in and we're breathing out today, and we're going back to our central system, the little system that you are that connects to the huge system. So you're huge and you're small and you're balanced, you're expanding and you're contracting. What better way to remind yourself of that than through conscious breathing, which is an expansion and a contraction. Breathing in, pausing, releasing. Let's enter this morning our circle energy, bringing it together and condensing it with the prayer to Kuan Yin, which, if you really pay attention to it and listen to it, it has everything we need for our spiritual opening and awareness. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others. I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that the hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassionate understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour on the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. And continuing to breathe, check your container of light, or if you haven't thought about it yet today, place your container of light around your body, below your feet, above your head, in front of your body, behind, to the right and the left. Bringing your awareness, as you bring it to this container of light, to the quantum reality where the container of light is being built, and helping you manage the energy of moving, expanding, moving back and forth like your diaphragm does when you breathe, expanding and contracting, helping you move through the world in your steady rhythm, helping you be clear, centered, and grounded. And so we start with the root chakra. Drop yourself to the root energy. located at the base of the spine, the pelvic area, also down the legs. This is called the Muladhara chakra in Sanskrit, and it is about your survival, your security, your basic needs, your feeling of grounded. So let's breathe into the body and open to trust and courage, feeling it connect to the feet, the legs, down to the bottom of the feet. This also connects to your skeletal structure and your large intestine. This is all root chakra stuff. Breathing in and out and just feeling your red energy. What does it feel like to breathe in red energy, to visualize it, to connect it to your root chakra, to move it down the legs to the bottom of the feet? Low tone Om is the sound that we make in the body. Low tone Om. And the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Lam. Breathing in the red, mentally repeating, I'm fully grounded and supported, grounded to and supported by the new healed whole Mother Earth. Ready? And breathe in, feeling that resonance. Curl your toes, roll them around. We like to march our feet sometimes. I'm fully grounded to and supported by. So my trust, I'm supported by the new healed home Mother Earth. Just feel that for the moment in your container of light, and let that moment just expand as you're fully present in each moment. Breathing up to the sacral chakra, the second chakra. This is the orange color. Breathing in out. Vam is the one syllable Sanskrit mantra, and it's a medium toned Om that we kind of wake it up with. Of course, it's in the abdomen, the sexual organs, the navel area. Breathing in and out. This is your ruler over creation, rebirthing, sexuality, creativity. And I always feel like orange is that playful, inspirational kind of color as I breathe in that color and feel it in the body. Works with the kidneys and the bladder and the sexual reproductive organs. So breathing in that orange, wrapping it around your inner organs in the body. Visualize it, fill your space with it. And it has a Sanskrit name as well, and it's the Svadhisthana, and our one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam again. Here we go. Om Vam. Mentally repeating, embracing rebirth and pleasure, abundance. Vam. Third chakra, yellow. Keep your spine nice and straight. You can march your feet on the ground again. Feel the energy in the body. Solar plexus, personal power, a good mantra. I feel my own power. I'm worthy. I feel my own power. So this is the Manipura Pura chakra, solar plexus chakra. It's yellow in color. We're getting close to the the summer solstice. I want to call it the solar chakra, getting ready to embrace that summer solstice. It's a high tone, waking it up. We use the high tone Om, and the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Ra. So this is kind of your metabolism, your adrenals are here. This is where we feel motivated when we're balanced and confident and worthy. Breathing in, breathing out, high toned Om. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel those first three chakras, the red, the orange, the yellow, all vibrating. How about that? Vibrating. Breathing in and out. Once again, when this chakra is weak, you have trouble with self-esteem or decisions or digestive problems, upset stomach, all that kind of stuff. So breathe in now and imagine you just bring heat. If you have an upset stomach, a lot of times it's nice to put a warm pad over it. So yeah, this can just help you bring that warmth in every day. So you don't have to get an upset stomach. Breathing in and out. We come up now to the center of our chest, the heart chakra, the green. The Anahita chakra, Anahita, heart chakra, the green energy in the center, opening up to love and kindness, compassion, love and kindness, speaking in, bringing in the love. This is controlling your thymus gland, your heart, respiratory system. Breathing in when we're balanced, we have that love and kindness for ourselves and for others. One of the other features of this solstice that's coming up is self-care. We're in a period of self-care with Jupiter also in Cancer, as the sun will be in Cancer on the solstice. So self-care. As you're breathing in now, maybe you're placing your palm over your heart and you're rubbing it. You can go counterclockwise to bring more energy in. And mentally repeat, self-care, I open myself up to love and kindness. Breathing in, breathing out. Bringing this chakra into balance. As yours comes into balance, imagine the chakra of humanity in the heart coming into balance. Green energy. And what is our exercise? You're probably already doing it. I hope you are. Those deep sighs, the green, and feel the green just really run through your body while you're sighing. Yum is the one syllable Sanskrit mantra. Yum. 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 Now just take a moment to shake out your hands and your body and be very aware of the resonance you can feel now at the bottoms of your feet and up your legs and in all your chakras and in the heart. Yum. Green energy. Run the green through every muscle, every nerve ending, every vein and artery. Yum. Bring some nice healing, loving energy into your body, your bones, your arteries, your lungs. Yum. Your heart, your thymus, all your glands, breathing in and out. Now we're coming to the blue. So we're moving into the next three, which are the top three chakras that deal with our expansion into the world. The throat chakra. It's located in the center of the neck, so from the base of the throat, center of the neck, above, all the way up to the roots of the teeth. This rules over communication, creative expression. It's the Vishuddha. It's the Vishuddha. I'm probably not pronouncing that exactly right. Vishuddha. Vishuddha. rules over your communication and creative expression, controls the vocal cords, the mouth, the tongue, the lymphatic system. When the throat is in balance, you can express your inner truth and authentic self. I speak with my truth. I speak my truth with confidence. Now breathing in and out to the throat. Throat chakra is very important at this time. You may have heard me on the Sunday calls or the bigger classes if you're in, talking about this throat chakra right now and the third chakra, these two chakras kind of being really, really important in the expansion that's going on. And so breathing in and out, remember your third chakra talks about your sense of self, your sense of personal power, your sense of worthiness. And if you are feeling that place, what you speak out and bring out into the world and your connections is going to be confident and truthful and healing. Breathing it in. So it's blue like the sky. We use the lion breath where the tongue comes out. Bring it down to your chin. Flare up your paws. Very important. Do it again. So your confidence in yourself is coming out with that tone. Feel it in your bones. H-U-M is also our one-syllable Sanskrit chakra, so we like to chant that now as you're visualizing that blue sky, expansive. Hum, hum. So feeling the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, and the blue now all aligned. Your spine is nice and straight. You can march your feet again. Feel them touching the earth, the new healed whole Mother Earth. Opening your palms now. Bring them up, holding them up to be open. We're coming to the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, the Anjana chakra, third eye. This is indigo, and it rules over your intuition, your imagination, memory, psychic abilities, the dream visions you're having right now. This one is sort of the consciousness. It's the conscious awareness, and we're moving into a higher consciousness, a higher conscious awareness. So on a physical level, it also connects to your eyes, your nose, your ears, your sinuses, parts of your brain. So when this chakra is in balance, we can see the deeper truths, and we really need to see those right now. We're in tune with our inner guidance and knowledge. So indigo, and when I have the palms up and I'm visualizing the indigo and I'm feeling my third eye, letting my consciousness go up there to it, closing the physical eyes and looking through this third eye, I like to take a moment of gratitude. Express my gratitude to the body, to the guides, the guardians, to all of you in this circle that show up time after time, to all those on the planets who do show up during these times of turmoil and hold steady, bringing their light forward. And yeah, sometimes we flicker and some days we feel like the light's out, but our practices and each other's reminders can help bring us back. So palms are opening, grateful. I'm grateful for this moment. Breathing in, breathing out. It's indigo, it's a high-pitched to kind of get it activated. And the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Sham, indigo. Sham, sham, sham. Breathing in, indigo. Sham, sham, sham. trust. Trust. I trust my inner knowing. And we're moving from the indigo to the violet to white light, located at the top of your head, your crown chakra, moving out and above, attuning you to the divine energy. So, this chakra, the Sahasrara chakra, rules over wisdom, your consciousness, your divine knowledge, the higher truths, the sense of unity. Connects to the pineal gland, the upper brain, the cerebral cortex, the central nervous system. When this chakra is in balance, you will feel guidance. You will feel your guidance, and you will be starting to live in a state of spiritual awareness. Breathing in and out, visualizing that purple violet to amethyst going to the white light. Breathing in and out, and it's whoa, 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 whoa. So you're going to go for that lower sound to the higher sound. And as it dies out, let yourself just be still for a moment. Your palms are still held up and open. Receive back the shower of light. Know that you are connected to spirit. Ready? I am attuned to divine energy. Speak it. I am attuned to divine energy. And breathing in again. I am attuned to divine energy. Breathing in, breathing out. And just take a moment in silence to feel your container of light, to notice what you notice, to notice what's going on, to connect to the sun, the solar energy. Remember, we are very close to the summer solstice. We're feeling it. Jupiter's already in Cancer. The sun will be in Cancer. Breathing in, breathing out. It's interesting. There's 7 of you here today, just like the 7 chakras. So, thank you, thank you. Let's use the 1-syllable Sanskrit mantra for the crown chakra, which is Om, to close our circle today. So you can keep those palms up or turn them back towards your chest or bring them palm to palm in Anjali Mudra prayer pose. Ready? Om.